viewers, and welcome to today's edition of Rob Blog. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Remember, subscribe if you'd like to, or just viewing, that's great with me. I just love to be able to present a little video to you who watch this vlog from time to time. And thank you again for tuning in today. Well, it's been a busy day for me. This is kind of what I'm going to call a doctor week. And I'm going to call it a doctor week because, first of all, I had a visit to my ophthalmologist today. I have to have my eyes checked. And today was one of the days when they had to dilate my pupils. Now, if you've never had that done, they put in about 3 drops of different substances. The third one has the color of a marigold. And so your eyes kind of been around here have a little bit of a marigold orange color to it, but the pupils have to be dilated so the doctor can see into your eyes and see what's going on here. And I've had that done for years. I've been, checked for the condition, I should say, in my eyes. So today was okay, and another 6 months that I wait now and see what happens. But viewers, here's the thing: it doesn't matter how much older you get if you keep younger looking on the outside. And I've been told by many people, I know I look a bit younger than my years. But the thing that happens with this human body of ours, what's inside here, all this stuff here and that, it wears out. It's like pipes in an old bathroom, sooner or later, it's like the heating pipes in an old house. Sooner or later, the parts of it start to wear out. And that's what we have to deal with in our older age. And we all only go through this once. We all go through it, but this process of aging, we all just go through it once. And I think it's a bit of a personal travel for each of us. So sometimes when you get older, it means a few more doctor visits. So I had the ophthalmologist, Dr. Ramstead, who is a wonderful, wonderful doctor. And then right after that, I had to go to a chiropractor, which is Dr. Burry. And so I was at him because I've been having some neck problems, some pain problems into my neck and shoulders, up into my head, and giving me some headaches and that, the normal old man stuff. So we've kind of been to Dr. Darren a couple of times over the last few days. Maybe have to go again later this week. We'll just see how things happen. And then continuing in the doctor week tradition, next is a dentist. And the dentist is a visit comes about every 6 or 7 months, and that happens on the Tuesday of this week. So, and there's nothing else after that. I don't know. You never know. Never say never. But that is how my doctor week is shaping up so far. So it will be busy, and hopefully everything is okay here in the mouth. And now I work very hard at keeping my teeth clean and white and flossing and doing everything else that I'm supposed to do. So what's a fella to do? Ladies and gentlemen, viewers, you can only do what you can do. You can work as hard as you want. And any of these, keep your teeth white, floss, brush your teeth. You can get out there and you can walk, you can bike ride, eat the proper things, do all you can to be healthy. And in the end, that's all we can do, right? That's all we can do. We just hope for the best and that we get as many good years as we can. Good years, viewers, good years that you can be out and around and do things. I don't mean the years where you're a little more confined to the house, or you have to have a walker to get along. Those are not good years. They're living years, but they're not the great years. So we have to take care of ourselves. I hope you're doing that. I know that in some parts of the country and the world where you're watching me today on this Rob blog, that your weather is not conducive to being out walking or bike riding or doing something in the yard, gardening or whatever. But when you can, you should try to get as much exercise, even things like in your house. Now, I'm no expert here, but if you have a staircase in your house, even going up and down that staircase 10, 15, 20 times, walk it up, walk it down. Good exercise. If you can't get out in the minus whatever temperatures, up and down the staircase. And I used to do that back in Old Home in Ontario. I used to do that. Days I couldn't get out, I would just go up and down the stairs, up and down the stairs, and count the number of times or do it for so many minutes. And at least it's something, and it keeps this thing in here going tick, 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 and we have to have this in order for all the rest of this to work. Again, viewers, I'm not a doctor. I am not Dr. Reed. I'm just suggesting to you things that you could do. So Hearts and minds have to go out to the people in the Ukraine again. Have you read some of the stories about the crap that the Russians are being fed in their news media? I mean, who would have thought in 2022 that a huge country like that could get away with telling stories to its populace and those people believe those stories? Now, I guess if the internet, I mean, maybe they have it blocked, but you just think it'd be as simple as someone in Russia looking at cbc.ca and seeing what's really going on with those poor Ukrainians. It's just terrible. Anyways, we're hoping for the best with that. I see the Prime Minister has been over in London. He saw the Queen and the Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, and he's meeting with other Prime Ministers too in Europe. So let's hope something comes of that very soon. Because, even though it's a long ways away from us, although when you think of it here on the West Coast, Russia is just over there. But when you think of it, what's happening on the other side of the world. And I think because of the way over the years as humans, we've developed weapons, missiles that can kill and destroy time zones away, that I think we all have to be just a little tiny bit on edge and wondering what's going to happen. Or will there be another one or another one after that? What if, viewers, Russia decided to take part of our north? What if that happened? I don't know. I'm just putting it out there, viewers. Oh, happy thoughts, right? Okay, let's get away from that. Thank you very much for joining in today. Because my eyes are still a little bit dilated, they're much better now, but for about 5 hours afterwards, because your eyes are dilated, the light and a sunny day like we've had in the island today, you just basically have to put some sunglasses on, darken room, and lay down and wait till it passes. Because if not, it's like, it's like your eyes are like, those kids years ago that used to see, what were they, on cards or they were dolls or whatever, and they had the big eyes. Well, that's what happens when your eyes are dilated. So I just took it easy today, stayed in out of the bright sunshine, but things are starting to get better now, obviously, because I'm doing this video. Although I have to say, these windows behind me, with the sun coming through, I had to partially close them because still, when I'm looking out here, there's a lot of bright light from my eyes coming through here right now. But you know what? It doesn't hurt. It's just a little bit of an inconvenience. So viewers, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you watching this Rob blog on my YouTube channel. And we will talk to you very soon. In the meanwhile, take care of yourselves, and love and joy be all around. And we'll see you next time right here on this Rob blog.